Compassion. The topic this segment is compassion. Where does compassion come from? Is it held within? Is it something that is learned? Compassion. And when do ones bring it forth? And when ones bring it forth, is it a choice to bring it forth? And the answer is yes, it is a choice to be compassionate. Now, when we speak about compassion, we also speak about forgiveness. We also speak about love. We also speak about kindness, for it all goes hand in hand. Compassion is truly part of, piece of your divine inner essence, of who you are. We ask the question, where were you before arriving upon Mother Earth? And then we ask the question, where do you feel or believe you are going to be after departing Grandmother Earth? Tracy is receiving collective consciousness, known as source energy, known to Tracy as the grand universe. And she will say, the grand universe, that is so big. How can I be receiving from the grand universe? And we want to say that each soul receives wisdom and care from the grand universe. It is part and piece of your intuition. That is the communication to above, let us say, being gentle with the words. Tracy says, it is just love from the heavens above. And that is her concept of it. She is the medium in which the words flow through from collective consciousness. Tracy moves aside, if you will. She finds it all very fascinating, doesn't know the next word. It is of grand truth. And she will say, how do you move my hands? How do I know to make facial expressions? How do I know the words? And isn't that the miracle that is being presented? Tracy is just filled with gratitude and awe and fascination of it. I can receive beautiful words from the heavens above. And so she wants to share. So this day we are sharing. Now to some, they'll think it's a whole lot of BS. What a whole lot of BS, collective consciousness. Who does she think she is? This is not for me. That is okay. We are not here to convince anyone, entice anyone. We are not here to change a belief. We are wanting, our desire is to share wisdom and insights and love, if you will, to bring forth peace on the planet. Now, how is it possible to bring forth peace on the planet when most do not have peace within? Most do not have peace in their heart or their mind. Where is peace found? It is found along with compassion deep within. We speak about compassion. We speak about kindness. We speak about forgiveness. We speak about love. Love for oneself, compassion for oneself, kindness towards oneself, forgiveness towards oneself, forgiveness towards another, compassion towards others, kindness towards others, love towards others. That is the message. Now, ones can say, yeah, we get it. We understand. Is that true? Truly, is that true? To be in the fullest sense of the grandest compassion, would it make sense that this grand compassion would not be selective to where it is going? We started to say, where do you believe you were? Where do you think you were before your arrival upon Mother Earth? And where do you think you transitioned to after departing Mother Earth? Most would agree divine eternal light. Most would agree divine eternal light. And in this divine eternal light is the grandest love that is the purest sense of all. In the oneness, in the wholeness, in the vastness, holds divine eternal light. It is who you truly are. before life experience. So if ones would agree, ones depart Mother Earth, transitioning into the grandest love and light, most then would agree that before their arrival upon Mother Earth, one was divine eternal light. So if one was light in the purest sense of love before the arrival, and then after one departs, would it make sense that this divine, eternal, magnificent light is part of who you are in present moment, right in this moment? And in eternal light is the grandest, greatest sense of compassion. In divine eternal light is the grandest love to be shared, to be felt, to be experienced. A love so grand it is light. There are no words that could ever describe the magnificence of divine eternal light. But each soul that walks upon Mother Earth is divine eternal light. And part of this light is compassion. It is joy. It is forgiveness. It is one's come in with it already. But then life experience happens. And it gets buried under these layers of life experience. So one that is so compassionate could have an experience that spins them around and they don't ever want to be compassionate towards another again. Ones would have life experience where forgiveness just cannot be felt or brought forth. It is a choice. So ones may have compassionate compassion to their spouse, to their lover, to their parents, to their children, to their pets, to Mother Earth, and yet have no compassion or very little compassion towards a stranger, towards someone who has caused great pain. How does it work? Would then one see, if you will, that compassion is a choice. One's choose the level of compassion. Now, we are speaking about compassion because when one lives in the grandest sense of who they truly are, when one brings forth all the wonderful goodness that divine light holds, one can open a pathway of the grandest, greatest discoveries. So we are wanting to make these segments shorter. We understand that each has a very busy world. And so we are just wanting to share little bits of information to allow ones to ponder, to search within for one's own wisdom. Compassion, love and kindness, forgiveness holds a vibration. In this vibration is the oneness in the vastness, the connection to. For you are connected to divine light. Your divine light is connected to the light. Have you ever noticed how connected you are to the sun, to the stars, to the moon? Have you noticed that when you look and feel the presence of the sun, of the stars and the moon, there is a connection to light? Light shines upon you at all times, and your inner light is shining at all times, even in the darkest times in your travel of Mother Earth. Your divine inner light is always shining. One just has to go and search and pull it forth. Not easy to do when all things feel so darkened. Despair, anguish, anger, resentment, fill it in. All things opposite of joy and love. Compassion is healing. When one can find compassion towards one that has truly hurt oneself. Light shines brightly. We're not kidding. And in this light of compassion, hold your light of grace. So, if compassion is brought forth, and it is because it is held within, if one has a choice on the level of compassion they wish to share to another or others, then would it make sense that this vibration goes outward? Would it make sense that the more compassion that you bring forth to extend into the oneness, into the wholeness, into the vastness, that your light dances with eternal light? And in this creation of the dance of light, hard for us to explain, but in this oneness creates grander light. If you have a light and you put them together, it creates more light. So think of your divine inner light extending forth, and the light from the heavens, the stars, the moon, the sun, coming together in compassion. Would it not hold space for peace on the planet? And truly, it sounds so big. How can we have peace on the planet when so much war? Would it not make sense that it would bring forth peace in one's heart, peace in one's mind, peace in one's being, peace in one's soul, peace in one's experience, in life experience? It has to start within. And if each soul could find the greatest sense of compassion, do you think there would be war on the planet? No way. No way. There would never be war within. And so many are struggling with war within. Condemnation towards oneself, judgment towards oneself, beating upon oneself day in, day out. Where is the peace in that? Compassion towards oneself. There are times it is so easy to give it to another and not so easy to give it to oneself. So we are guiding, we are sharing to bring forth your light of compassion, your light of grace. And watch how your world changes. Watch the miracles that are presented in the miracle of compassion. We're not kidding. And you cannot fake compassion. You cannot fake gratitude. You can fake love, but not for long. It is a vibration. And when the vibration is felt in the vastness, in the wholeness, in the oneness, miracles are presented. Really, really, really good.